Hey everyone, Bodhi here. Today I'm going to be doing the Wheel of Time Hype Train tag that was initiated by Rob from Malkier Talks. I was tagged by my good friend Lesbian Nerdy.
I'm going to tag my buddy Bodhi from Just Somebody's Opinion.
And I actually wrote all of my notes today prior to watching her video, just so that I wouldn't be influenced by what I was writing down. But then after writing my notes and then watching her video, I saw that there were some similarities because, we sometimes share the same brain. And there will be some differences because there would be parts where you'd say, yes, that's a Bodhi thing and not a lesbian nerdy thing. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the Wheel of Time hype train. We will be doing full season 1 spoilers. Let's get right into it. Number 1. What is your favorite episode from season 1? My favorite episode is definitely episode 4. And that's not just because of Nynaeve and her raging sun moment. Or her moments with the warders.
I like her.
Or her moments with Lan.
Not exactly what I thought you were. A Lan Mondragoran.
That's also because of the Perrin moment with Isla.
What greater revenge against violence than peace?
Where we get a lot of backstory and context building for the world. I'll talk more about that later. And then we also see Rand, Matt, and Tom with the Grinwells, which was also another nice part about both Rand and Matt.
I'm here. You know that, right?
And Matt because of his continuing connection with children. And we just get to see that nice, soft side of him.
I can't take your doll.
Oh, I've many more. Biggie has always wanted to see the world.
Especially as the dagger starts making him evil.
Grab him. Let's get out of here now.
Number 2. Who is your favorite character from season 1? For this one, I have to go with Matt. And this is where my book knowledge is bleeding through. Because I love TV Matt so much more than book Matt. Because book Matt in Eye of the World was just an asshole. While TV Matt had like that rough exterior but a heart of gold. Where we saw him being the actual glue that held together the team. Because we saw him calming down Rand when he was being a bitch with Moraine.
Don't be an ass.
We saw him bonding with Perrin when Perrin was feeling his feels after killing his wife. And we saw him always being a protector to the vulnerable with the kids and having that connection with Elsie Grinwell. So I just love Matt. And I love Barney Harris's portrayal of Matt. Number 3. What is your favorite piece of dialogue from season 1? Okay, so there were so many pieces of dialogue that was just so good within season 1. But I was gravitating towards 3 of them, all of which were world building things, because I love Tam's speech at the beginning about the wheel that keeps turning.
The wheel keeps turning.
I love the Isla and Perrin dialogue.
What greater revenge against violence than peace?
And finally, I super love the Dana moment.
No, I shouldn't have braided it. Makes me look too much like her, doesn't it?
Where we get insight about Dark Friends. And honestly, the show has done so much for Dark Friends versus what the books has done, because the Dark Friends actually have a workable philosophy that I resonate with. I mean, break the wheel, make it stop. That was such a good line. But with these 3 scenes, I realize I can use them for some of the other questions. So I am picking the Dana moment as my favorite piece of dialogue.
The wheel keeps turning and people keep hurting. The dragon has a chance to change all that. Break the wheel. Make it stop.
Because break the wheel, make it stop. Oh, it was just so good. And I was like resonating it. I was like, yes, girl, yes. You're right, let the dark one win. Question number 4. Which character did you end up loving that you didn't expect to love so much? Okay, I'm gonna have to give this to Kate motherfucking Fleetwood.
The madness already has him.
Because her Leandrin was chef's kiss perfection.
It's meant for women, and women alone. And when you touch it, you make it filthy.
And I did not expect that whatsoever, because all I remember was hating Leandrin. And here we get layers of Leandrin. I was like rooting for her in an evil sort of way. And here also you don't really get that feeling of evil from her because she's practical, she's
I know you.
cruel, but evil, I don't know.
What did you say? I was unaware that she could channel.
Also that moment with Moraine where she lightly strokes her
worth the word too.
Girl. So good. Just so good. I just love Leandrin so much. And I cannot wait to see her and Matt interact with each other because we've been told that there's that scene.
Oh, now, you know what happened the last time you used your dirty mouth. Thought you liked my dirty mouth.
Question number 5. Who had the best outfit for season 1? I'm going to give this to Moraine fucking the Modred and her lesbian suspenders. One of the best costume choices for season 1 was giving the women the fucking pants. And Moraine and her lesbian suspenders just did it for me. It's super practical, it is super fashionable, and actually everything that Moraine wore was just really good, especially with her shoulder pads. So good. Question number 6. Who portrayed their character the best and why? And I am giving this to Nynaeve. Zoe Robbins as Nynaeve was perfection, and Lesbian Nerdy had talked about how everyone did a fucking great job for season 1, and yes, they had all done a great job, and I am also choosing Nynaeve for that same reason because she gave the Nynaeve layers that we know Nynaeve has. We got the protective lioness. We got that hidden vulnerability within her. We got that amazing banter with Lan.
You're not exactly what I thought you were. A land Mondragoran.
And what was that?
A lapdog with 2 legs.
Just so good. Zoe Robbins is so good as Nynaeve. That was just amazing. Question number 7 is tell us about a moment that unexpectedly made you laugh or cry in season 1. And for this, I am definitely going with the Isla Perrin scene because that was so much world building and I did not expect it whatsoever. Because first we got the whole her daughter was killed by bandits and she wanted to take revenge via peace.
What greater revenge against violence than peace?
Which was already a great line. But then the moment came that just slapped me with emotions, and that was when she said, and I quote from my notes, that when the wheel turns again, she hopes that her daughter is able to enjoy the life that she was not able to enjoy with her in this turning. Oh my god, wait.
I do what I can to forge a better world for her then, where she can enjoy the life she should have had with me.
That was a moment, and I'm feeling teary just thinking about it. So that was unexpected. I did not expect to cry with the Tinkers, but there you go. Question number 8. What moment was the best homage to the books? And here I use my other favorite piece of dialogue, and that is the Tam and Rand moment together.
All we can do is the best we can with the life that's given to us. But no matter what happens, what pain we face, what heartbreak, even death, the wheel keeps turning.
And I just love that so much. That was such a great line. And no wonder they used it for the first teaser trailer. Because it encapsulates the entire philosophy within the Wheel of Time and why it's called the Wheel of Time. Like, it just hooks you in. And I fucking love it. Question number 9 was, aside from Blood Snow, what was your favorite cold open? And I'm back to episode 4 because that is Daddy Logain. And talking about all the characters who I didn't know I would be rooting for. Suddenly I was rooting for Logain. I was with him. I was a convert. I was right there with the King of Ghealdan wanting to forswear my oaths.
They should be following me, not fighting me.
Because he is a dragon worth fighting for.
The last dragon broke the world. But I plan to bind it.
Especially with that line, oh my god, yes. Here are my panties and here is my forswearing of oaths. Question number 10 was, what was the best moment in the BTS footage, the behind the scene footage for season 2? And I would say anything with Shan-chan, especially that moment where there was that tapping with her long ass nails. I just love that because I am just so excited to see how the Shan-chan are portrayed, and because it has this distinct alien feel about them and it's just so exciting, and I'm just so excited to see the Shanshan and whoever was tapping those fingers. Last question, which new actor are you most excited to see on screen? So I might have been leaning towards Donald Finn because of my connection with Matt, and because he's fine and he has this energy about him that is post-Dagger Matt. But I actually would have to say I am super excited to see Ayula on screen, even if I feel like it's just gonna be a very short moment. But we have been teased about Ayula, and they say that we're gonna be blown away. And I just want to see all the racists start crying. So there's that. And those are all the questions for the Wheel of Time hype train tag. What did you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know what you thought. I don't do a lot of Wheel of Time stuff because these videos don't really do much for my channel, but if you liked it, I hope we can engage in the comment section down below. For this tag, I would like to tag Elliot Edits, Queers of Time. You might not have a video, but you have a podcast, which I listen to religiously, so I hope you tackle this. And last but not least, I want to tag Kevin, as in Grade K Angus Beef Kevin. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I would love to know your thoughts. But yeah, that's all for now. Please like and subscribe, join my Discord, support me on Patreon, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully we get something Wheel of Time. Bye for now.
Somebody's opinion.